Welcome to Mrape Podcast. This is your boy Zicci in the flesh. Kanama, nang understand. So no, we're gonna have a good time. And if you're not ready for a good time, you can go sleep. But if you are ready, welcome home.
From Cosmo City to Deep Blue Streets, honeydew vibes where the hustle meets. Microphone ready, camera on, every guest got a powerful song. We interview dreamers, business minds, hidden talents you never find. Community voices breaking the wall. If you got a vision, we want it all. I started with a dream and a small setup. Now every episode level going up.
Welcome to the podcast. My name is Morape Jansana Manaso, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you're missing out. Such contents, they believe in themselves. I want to go hustle will take you top. And I want to, even if you're still in the process, this guy, Zicci.
Yeah.
What's up, Jack?
I know I'm good, bro. What's going on? Like, we at the Mrape thingings. Rafra and all the time. Like, if you're not baked yet, you're gonna get baked.
You
already know, yeah.
Yeah, and Jaga, how have you been, man? It's been a long time, man.
It's been a long time since we spoke, but I've been trying. I've been good. You know, it's just a process, man. Like, the process is part of the plan, and God is great all the time. So we're just trying to make sure that we manifest some things into reality.
Yes. That's why I say mobile data, Wi-Fi. Too expensive.
Or you disconnect, man.
Otherwise, you don't want to reach my
Be careful of the English. It's very dangerous.
Yeah, so be careful of this episode because it's loaded of too much bombastic words, or maybe even the way he twists the words.
But as you know, like, I'm a musician, guys. Like, I make rap music, so it's necessary at some point.
How's music though, man?
Music, I've slowed down on music a little bit prior to, like, you know, music needs a lot of attention. So I've just been busy with with recovery, you know, because as people, we go through stuff, and the stuff we go through sometimes disturbs and distracts.
Yeah.
They do disturb, but you want to understand. So, but we always get back there. You know, music is a calling, so it's gonna call me back. So yeah, I'm working on an album right now. Like, it's called Red Ghost. It's actually a beautiful album because it's talking about my experience. I have experienced a lot of things. Like, now, it's not about spiritual injuries or emotional. It's about physical injuries. It's my first encounter with physical injuries. So I want to make that happen. I want to make sure that the fans out there and whoever, is messing with Mrape, we're doing the Red Ghost.
So out of everything that you have went through, like in this album, are you talking about changes? Are you talking about improving from whatever you've went through? Are you going to do something about it? Like, what is it talking about?
The album is actually based on, people actually, the hustlers, the people who come from nothing. I want to make sure that when you hear this album, when you listen to every song, it TikToks on your timeline and says, you've got to improve, you've got to be doing this now. That pressure, that positive pressure, whereby you don't feel like someone is like pushing you like a wheelbarrow, but someone is actually motivating you to do better than what you've been doing. Yeah, for yourself. Actually, that's the most important part. Because Red Ghost means survival. When they call you a Red Ghost, means you've been blooded out now. Because me, I've never experienced physical injuries. So, I was shocked. I was like, I almost died, So the moment you survive such traumas and you're still standing on your 2 feet, it's a blessing. So it means now it's time for you to improve. It's time for you to do great. What you've been promising yourself is not a lie. God is actually with you.
What happened to you, man?
Like, sometimes, we like I say, I make music for hustlers, and I'm not saying when you hustle, you have to steal from somebody. I'm saying when you hustle, you do the right things at the right time.
Yeah.
But there are certain things that are going to happen to you. Like some people are not going to be happy with the way you hustle. So they're going to try to disturb you.
That's true.
And you're going to go, you might go through a certain robbery. You know? And trust me, whoever has been robbed out there, I'm with you. I feel your pain. It's very painful. It's traumatic. And you might just say it's a one-day thing. Imagine they step me on my head like 3 times for a day, but I'm still going through it now, and it's a last year issue. Imagine 2025, but it's still traumatic even now. You know, like right now you have to look over your shoulder, look over
who's
your back,
behind you,
who's behind me, what's going on. It's not really a nice feeling, but as long as you know how to survive through that, then you're gonna be blessed, you know. Because if God kept you alive in that situation, some people, like especially last year December, a lot of people have lost their lives, and I hope they rest in peace. You know, we're not happy to say rest in peace, but we're just saying some of us we've got a second chance. I got stabbed the same time last year. That's why I've been slowing down on music, and now I'm trying to drop this Red Ghost project to make sure you people experience that and realize how special you are to God if you're still alive. We go through, no, you might not have been stabbed. You might have been going through financial crises or emotional problems.
People have problems.
Yeah, because people, like right now, a lot of, and there's no need to hide how you feel. Like people are depressed financially, people are depressed emotionally. Some people are being mistreated by so many people.
Their partners,
You know what I'm saying? Especially, like I'm speaking even for the women. The women are going through a lot because women are not made for a lot of these things they go through, but they survive.
Yeah.
So if you've survived last year has been a horrible year for most of us. I'm not saying for myself only, but for most of us. So I want you to know that at least you're still alive. It's 2026. You saw 2026. Some people didn't see it. Like even 2026 in the beginning, some people have lost their life. I experienced an accident right here.
Many accidents, man.
Many accidents. People being hit by cars, people rolling in cars.
Buses, many trucks.
You know, like accidents. Some kids they didn't. It's not like someone is being careless. You never know what's going to happen to you. So if you are still alive now, stop worrying about a lot of things. Just say, I appreciate the fact that I'm still alive. The trees are not giving me oxygen.
Nah. Wow. And never forget to pray, man.
Never forget to pray.
Yeah.
It's very important. Like besides all the things that we go through, it's God's plan. You know, it's painful, but God sometimes lets you go through something to prepare you for something. Yeah. So it's preparation. So some preparations, it's different. There's a difference between being a cop and a soldier. You cannot go through the same training process. A soldier goes through more training than a cop. So if you are a cop, you have to just accept a soldier can teach you something. Yeah. Because some of us are soldiers, and this is a spiritual war. So good people, if you went through something and you're still alive, be grateful. No matter what you lost, you're going to regain it if you pray more. And now we're at Marape's media, what do you call podcast? Yeah. And I want to make sure that you feel that. Because this Red Ghost album too, you're going to hear a lot of tracks about that. I want to motivate people. I want to make sure people are feeling good about themselves. Don't ever lose your confidence. It's very important for you to carry on with yourself. Then lose yourself in the process, for me, it's a wonderful feeling. It's a wonderful feeling to keep up even when things are down. So you're welcome home.
Yeah. So you've started a business. I don't know when. I've seen you you're busy hustling, man.
Yeah, I'm hustling.
How's the hustle going?
Like for every business, like I'm speaking now for people who feel like they need to be on their own. You have to start your own thing. Protect your interest and everything.
Yeah.
So the business part is challenging as everything else, you know. Like music for me is a business, you know, because I sell music. Sometimes, you know, it doesn't go the way you planned, you know. But I'm just saying to you, like, you don't have to like worry about like how it goes. Days are not the same. With business, days will never be the same, obviously.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things might challenge you during the month or during whatever.
You gotta
But
take
you
it.
just have
and
to
then
make
you
sure
get it.
make sure that you keep the business going,
Yeah.
the reputation going. Business is reputation. And if you cannot protect your reputation, you cannot protect your business. So if you say, I am Lord Zicci, you have to own that name. You have to own everything
Make
that
it a
comes with that
brand.
name, the bad and the good. I'm not saying it's gonna come with good always. So if you say this is let me say Lord Zicci, like let me say Marabe's podcast.
Yeah.
It's a business. So you have to like own that name, own up to that name, and it has to live every day.
Yeah.
You survive every day, so your business survives every day. So whatever challenges comes with the business, you have to handle it. You might not feel strong that day, but you have to actually try. You know, trying is not the worst thing ever.
Tell me about the worst day where like you'll say on that day di petile straight ke gopola ke tsamaya so ke sa tswa because people ba ne le di-target, you understand?
Yeah.
O tswa ko ntlong ka stoko o tseba gore at least nka thola 70 rand.
Yeah.
But on that day you don't get that 70 rand. You get only 10 rand or maybe even nothing, you understand?
You know, like when days like this that come, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It's a lesson that you didn't project your energy into the right platforms.
Yeah.
You know, so you learn. I need to do better tomorrow. 70 rand. Tomorrow you don't even set the same target. You set a better target. Let's say 90 rand.
Yeah.
I am going home with 90 rand tomorrow. Don't disimprove. Improve always.
Never stop improving.
Never stop improving.
Yes.
A new day means new improvements, new styles, new fashion. If you're selling clothes now, you have to like, if the thread wasn't right, if the embroidery wasn't right, you have to embroider even
See
more.
the mistakes and you
See the mistake, fix it. Oh, why didn't people like buy it and I didn't get that target that I wanted to reach? Now you have to figure it out on your own. Obviously, people give you reviews. You know the good thing about life, you get reviews.
Yeah.
You know, hey man, buy this. No, I don't want to buy it. Why? Because it doesn't have my favorite embroidery on it. When I say embroidery, sometimes it's the way you sew your things.
Or maybe colors.
The colors, you know. So you have to now change your colors and set up a straight up market so you can be well off. So a day that challenges you is a day that teaches you. You have to improve even further, even more. You don't have to slow down. A lot of people make a mistake and say, hey, today I had a bad day, now I have to slow down. Don't slow down. Keep going even harder. Harder than you ever went, you know. Because now you have clientele.
Yeah.
That's not negativity. When they say, I don't like this, they're just telling you what you should be doing at that time. So do what they want you to do, and you see changes.
Right.
If the second day you don't see changes, carry on even further.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, nele car wash. Or
Yeah.
maybe carry over regular go car wash.
Yeah, I do that now because I've been doing that for a while, since 2023.
Yeah.
I love washing cars, you know. I love it's
That's hustle.
It's part of my creativity. It feeds my demeanor. Like when I say demeanor, I'm saying like
those weights. I told you.
So
yeah,
it feeds my demeanor. When I say demeanor, I mean to say it feeds the hunger of art. I'm an artist, remember?
Yeah.
So washing a car is part of artwork. You know, someone might say, "No, my car is crashed." I want you to polish it, make it brand new. So I love that feeling. So I love washing cars. I love like doing everything. I love making a customer feel good. It's not just about cars. I could be in a phone business where I just put screen protectors, but I love to make someone enjoy their product, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, it can be a second-hand product, it can be a brand new product, but as long as I can make it look wonderful, and for me, that's a blessing. The money It's nothing. Money just means compliment.
Yeah.
It's a compliment. It's like you said a word with your fingertips attached to Mandela's face.
Armand is nothing, but he's still waiting for royalties. Yeah. Music, wow.
Like with my music, né? The channel I'm going through right now, I'm trying to change sounds,
Yeah.
With if you're an artist, in art there's no mistake. So the previous albums were not a mistake. Were just a learning process.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm an artist, but I'm painting like this. Let me say, music is painting.
Yeah.
So when you paint, and sometimes you splash the paint too much, and you didn't want to splash it.
Yeah.
But when you look at it, you're like, wow, this is beautiful.
It's creative.
And some other people will criticize you wrongly and say, I know you made a mistake. This doesn't sound good to us. But some people will say, no, I love it. It's artistic. Some people understand art better. But since we're trying to recruit, even the most important, even the pastor will tell you, in my church, I want sinners. I want people who are already saints.
Yeah.
Because sinners are most welcome in the church than saints. Saints don't need to be in the church. They're already perfect. So we try and make sure people who don't understand art understand it better.
Yeah.
So that's why we try to make it easy. So if I just be splashing paint for a new person who try and enjoy the music, the type of music I make, they'll be like, "Hi, mara mo flopilenyana one," because me, I'm used to this. I was trying to introduce you to something new. So next time, if you give me reviews, reviews are important. Like for fans, né? For all the fans, and everyone who supports my music. I see you and I know you. I'm supported from here all the way to America. I'm not gonna lie to you, and that has been empowering me since. I have to keep doing music,
Yeah.
because that support means a lot. It's not about a country; it's about how far abroad you can reach.
Yeah.
So I've reached
how many souls you can touch.
how many souls you can touch, and a lot of people. I'm friends with that person on Facebook, and he told me, the music you make heals my soul, gives me confidence, give me a certain type of feeling that I've never came across. So that's the reason why I keep on saying, with art, I might have, as an artist, I might have said, no, I made a mistake there and there. But to somebody, there's not even a glitch or a mistake or something I did.
I can tell you, people are struggling to make it perfect, man. Like they just keep on doing something, delete, because they're looking for a perfect sound or a perfect picture. You understand?
That's
true. So you'll take maybe half of your life trying to make it perfect.
Yeah, it's
you
true.
really can just I can do this, and then people start to tell you where they didn't like it, and then we'll improve from there to have better next.
Yeah, it's true. The most important thing when you're an artist, when you started something, let me say, like I say, music is like art, né? Like a drawer. You painting a picture. You're trying to paint Marape, for instance. I'm painting Marape. Then you realize, no, the eyes you drew there is not Marape's eyes. This doesn't look like Marape. We're not doing So, a mistake. Then, in art, let me tell you, it's not a mistake. It's just you trying to be too perfect or too, let me say, too imperfect on top. So you have to at least look at what you were trying to do. What you were trying to achieve wasn't achieved. So before you release whatever you release, go back and say, let me try to do it that way. But don't try too much. Obviously, there's something called limited best. One of my English teacher told me, "Is this your level best?" I said, "Yes." When we were talking about it in Ise. So if you say limited best, you mean, this is what I can do, and this is where I limit. If I go beyond this, I might make more mistakes.
Yeah.
It's not me anymore. I'm not involved. It's just my schedule.
Just limited.
Yeah. So if you say, no, I'm drawing something, like the person, for example, I cannot, like the person who created this sponge, you see this? This is a sponge, but it covers a mic. We record with this as musicians. Ne? It might have said, I didn't do a perfect job there. But as we find it perfect.
Yeah.
So don't ever criticize whatever you do. This might be perfect to somebody. It won't be perfect for everybody.
Yeah.
Some people know what this is made of. Some people understand the formularity of this kind of business. So they would like, my sponge is weak. Less cotton, less sponge material.
Yeah.
But so for somebody to be like, oh, this is the best. My mic will like this. I would like to put it there and test it. You understand it? So it doesn't mean you have to like take some people's opinions less. You have to also always look at reviews. If someone says, no, Marapede, you didn't do it well, listen and take whatever that improves your quality. And best quality, more customers. If you're a businessman though.
Le re botseng if go na le ntho le re nyaka re fix mo Morape podcast. We learn from you guys. We learn from batho le ba re support.
Yeah.
Ka comment o bolela re do this and that or invite Mamang. I want to see Mamang on this podcast. Ke man Zicci le ro ka mo invite re ka re shapa with two guests.
I'm not gonna lie, this young boy, I've seen him dancing like I think since 2008. 2008. I'm not sure, but a long time ago. So what I want you to do, I want you to invite. His name is Christian. He's an artist, but I feel like I groomed him. He used to be a dancer. Then when I met him and he started getting involved into this music thing, and he's pushing it hard, man. Like I want him to be noticed out there. He's been around. He's been pushing, but I want him, at least if he comes here, I feel like he's gonna get more of like the, let me say, more of the, what do you call that thing, Konje? More of the spice. When you didn't marinate meat properly, you add more spice.
You need some source of happiness.
Yeah, so some source of happiness, So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, Chris, for me, you might not know him, you might know him,
Wait, Chris, and I'm trying to remember, man. Do I know him? Do you think I know him?
Yeah, I think
Cray. With some brown dreads.
No, you said Trey, I'm talking about Cray. Trey's friend.
Huh?
Yeah, it's a group of people. Some of them are the design clothes. Even Trey, if you want like some nice drape, you can go there. Yeah. He stays right here. Like we're in Cosmo now, and Cosmo's got a lot of talent. Me, personally, where I started in Blue Roof. A lot of you people, I think like the 90s know me. I'm a 90s baby.
Yeah.
So if you like 2012 one 2013 you one save.
Yeah.
So I started doing battles there, like rap battles and everything. It was before the piano time. It was like a long time ago. So I didn't know I was motivating some youngsters, So Christian, I think, is one of the people I groomed without knowing I'm grooming him. He had a crew of 3 people, and unfortunately we lost one of them. I'm not gonna speak too much on that because a lot of people are still mourning. He was a good soul. His name is Joe Morley.
I'm now connected. I'm really sure that I know Cray. Yeah.
You know Cray.
So now when you talk about Jay, may his soul rest in peace.
May his soul rest in peace. And hey man, he had an album that Heavy Beats. I wrote a Linjaga. I tried to release that album, man, like just for tribute.
Oh, album.
Yeah, he was trying to do an album, but that was like maybe 2 years before he left. He left us. So he was one of the crazy boys, It was one of my young boys. Like I raised him and I love him, Like there were 3, and there was like these bars. There was bars, He was calling himself Buzz at that time. There was J. Joe Molly, there was Chris. There were dancers. Like, they were like maybe, I think 10, 11, 12. Age-wise. So I felt like when they learned, like, you know, I never danced. You know, you can look at my body, you can see I can't dance. But I groomed them into music. I don't know. I didn't groom them, I might have. But I think my motivation was enough for them to get into music.
Yeah.
So when they hanged with, everyone who hanged with me became a musician. And shout out to Reggie too. Reggie.
I wonder how we relay.
Reggie is one of like the people who produced me. I remember, you know, we came a long way.
Oh, he's a producer.
He's a producer.
Yeah.
I remember we were using those computers.
Yeah,
You know the Chinese are doing a lot of things, like they made flat screens. But when
It's sharp.
It was white. And like it put on white. Forgive me, but I'm just forgive me. I love white people.
They were doing too much.
They were doing too much. Like, why you extend like a computer that's white too much back and no, but black and in the shop like marketing strategy wrong because like you know. But we started there. It was like, hey Joe. Listen to us, ne? The struggle is real. People, you see this? This is a beautiful mic for me. I started Kamangwisha. We used to like have a wire around the mic, replace the Mangwisha, and we used to make nice music from that. But the moment I had like a cell phone, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, so, okay, I put this on the front. Yeah, that I know. But when it comes to the computer, I will hear voices behind me. It was
Little bell, local.
What we call Mulu Avanza, le quantum. I remember recording a song and I was pressing a phone. The mic was too loud.
Yeah.
I had my buttons. And the song is out there. Like, please forgive us. You know the fans. We're upcoming. Like
I told you, we just spoke about it. Many are struggling to make it perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah, just do it. Release it.
Release it, man.
And keep it in your bedroom.
And take the review seriously. I'm not talking about music only. Every business you do, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes till you get it perfect. I think we had a conversation about Elon Musk. I think before he got spacecraft or X perfect and bought Twitter and all that, he made a lot of mistakes. Trust me, he never gave up. Mistakes makes you perfect. If you know, hey, this is a mistake, that is the right thing. Because you never know if it's a mistake or not if you only by yourself listening to the product or maybe receiving the product. Okay, some gift from me coming from Take a Lot and I bought you a router and you like that router. And I'm moving. So it might not hold, it might not catch. So you must know the production owner made a mistake somewhere. He didn't extend the distance. And he might have said, no, 25 meg line for like $4.99. 25 meg line is a lot because it starts from 10. Let's not talk fiber business. So
review that and then or maybe just send it back. Tell them back why you send it. What was
and give them a review. Like we get a review. As musicians, you get a review from your fans. No man, I like that song, but I just don't like the quality. It's like your voice is 2 times. Or somebody say, I like the message, I just don't like the auto-tune. You know, so you have to make sure you analyze the reviews and understand who says what, and which one is most relevant so you can release the right product. That's how you become a millionaire. Sorry for sharing that.
That's why so many people, you know, I've realized they subscribed on this podcast. They follow this podcast. They are hustlers, most of them.
They are hustlers.
And they believe in to be millionaires in one day.
True that. You know, I've been in studio with so many. In 2009, I released my first song. It was with another producer. The song was unmastered. Went to perform it. But you know what? They threw 100 rands on it. I think we made like 500 of like just that. Just, money being thrown around because it was performed properly. I was confident about it. But now, if a producer making mistakes more, I'll be like, hey, how am I going to perform this song? Growth sometimes comes with a lot of challenges. So when you grow, you're not on the wrong path. It's just that you have to, it means improvement. And improvement is a transition. And transitioning, it's like changing your gender. I'm not saying changing your gender is such like becoming.
Sounds like that.
It feels like that sometimes. It's like changing religion also. It feels like that, like coming from a Christian family to a Muslim family because you married a Muslim wife. It feels like that. So transition all the time, but some transitions make sure it has you in it. Your energy has to be there. You have to be interested. I'm switching from for the ones that are still in matric. No, the ones that are still in grade 9. Don't say I'm going to grade 10 to do math lead and go to pure maths. If you felt like math lead was the right decision for you, don't mind the judgments, but look at reviews. What some people will give you like positive reviews. Positive judgment. We are looking at positive judgment in every business we do. But negative judgment is what we don't entertain, because negative judgment will drag you down. But positive judgment, like, hey, I don't like this for you because I don't feel like you have qualities for this. That's positive judgment. I studied you. Like with some of us, we have friends. Our friends tell us, no, you're dropping an album here, but this album is not completed properly. Some songs are love songs. Like 5% of your love song of your album is full of love songs, but 10% is got rap songs. It's a marketing nightmare. So you have to listen to such reviews. It's not bad. It's trying to give you like a strategy how to go about it. You know what I'm saying? So, but if a person say, I hate the entire album, so you want to tell me there's not even one verse you like in one song?
Not even one melody.
That song reminds me.
I love that sound about that song or something.
Man, we grew up like as 90s babies. Some of us were 90s babies. Welcome to the 90s session. So, what do you tell your album? DJ Mbuzo or Fresh Sissy Jones?
I understand.
But the wake up the small black coffee produces music these days is better than Season Jones. But Season Jones was hot. And I'm telling you, Season Jones is hotter than the new music. But because quality that time, and I'm telling you, all music is the best quality. It's just that if you never listen to it, you never know it. So that's there. So whatever you do, you're doing it because of him. Like you can start a successful business. Boom, you're making millions in the first month of the business. But if you don't look for improvement, you're gonna fall.